What is up, people? Welcome to Fight Chat TV. I am your host, Lee. Oh my God. Has everyone recovered from that Whitehouse card? What an insane event that was. The whole spectacle. It was just one hell of a show. Crazy, American, over the top, but it delivered in the fight aspect, indeed. So this week we're doing something a little bit different because the show was on a Sunday. We thought we wasn't going to be able to record a show together just because of work and that this week. So we just got a show out where we are giving each other questions. We're going to go through the questions. So there'll be another video coming from Tom in a couple of days. But yeah, we just wanted to get our thoughts across about the Whitehouse card and then hopefully maybe speak about it again when we're together next time. But yeah, we just wanted to get something out there just for our thoughts on the show and everything that went on. Yeah. So, like I said, great show. Absolutely. Well, it was just top draw. I'm still buzzing about it now. I'm just watched some of the fights over again. It was just, yeah, like something we've never seen before. It was just outstanding and really, really good for MMA fans and casual MMA fans, whatever you enjoy. So, yeah, like I said, we've prepared 5 questions for each other. So I've got the ones that Tom wanted to ask me, and then he'll be going through with his. The first question is, did the event meet my expectations? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it 100% did. I didn't watch the event live. I got up the next day and watched it. So I was watching in the morning before work, and first off, I can't remember the last time there was a card where every fight was a finish. So again, like you said, for casual MMA fans, if that was their first time watching MMA, every fight was a TKO finish. So, what more can you say about it? The whole spectacle of it. I was watching the fights back. I didn't really get a chance to watch the build up, so I watched that yesterday. And yeah, like I said, it was very kind of WWE-esque, but very American, very, very over the top. But again, great fighters walking from the Oval Office, fighters walking from, it was just all well thought out. Every sort of aspect was thought about, and yeah, 100% delivered. And I'd love to, again, like I said, something like that again would just be insane. But maybe that one time is all you need. But yeah, it surely did live up to my expectations. So yeah, really, really pleased about that. And even the cards that, I don't know if you watched our last show, but we would change some fights. So I think I would take the Sean O'Malley one out, and I would have took the Bo Nickel one out. Even those fights were just great to watch. So yeah, no more that I could say about that other than, yeah, top show. So the next question, Tom, sorry about my hay fever and my snorting and shit, but so the next question Tom has put me is, what went wrong for Ilia Topuria? I think everyone knows going into the fight he was pretty much the firm favourite, 19-0 going in, absolute true warrior. But I don't know what went wrong. I'm not sure if something obviously went wrong, but I think that would be taken away from Justin Gaethje. Gaethje's game plan worked out. Ilia's didn't. If I was to pick maybe aspects of the fight, I mentioned to one of my mates the other day that I think what went wrong for Ilia potentially, even though he dropped Justin Gaethje for with that liver shot, instead of going in for the finish, he almost tried to go in for a submission. He sort of seen him down on the floor. Maybe it was just a little bit tired. He took him out. Like, he threw a lot of body shots, and maybe he was just feeling a bit tired and he needed rest. But I think if the referee was probably close to stopping that when he seen Justin go down after taking all those body shots. And I think if Ilia just maybe started ground and pounding him, I think Mark Goddard would have stopped that fight. Yeah, so maybe there it went wrong for Ilia. And the build up the fight, he'd been out of the ring for a year, everything going on, behind closed doors with the family stuff, and that maybe that's playing a part. Maybe he come back too early, but like I said, nothing away from Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's plan worked out. He knew how to beat him. He knew he was going to beat him. So yeah, I think that was it. I think Ilia potentially in our second round wasted a lot of energy, and maybe couldn't get his breath back in the after the second round. So in that minute they have, and then come back out. He looked a bit more tired. I think he maybe, I can't remember now because we only watched once, but potentially won the third round. Oh no, he wouldn't have. Anyway, yeah, he got busted up. His eyes got busted up pretty bad. He couldn't see. Going back from that third round, they almost stopped it then. So yeah. Picked the wrong game plan, maybe did some mistakes in the match, but again, taking nothing away from Justin. What a perfect performance from him. Just knew how to calculate his shots, how he was going for those uppercuts, and then Ilya was sort of opening up and he was coming over the top and catching him with a right. So yeah, I think that, maybe that's where it went wrong for him. But yeah, again, congratulations, Justin. He's now the lightweight champion. Favorite finish? So the next question, favorite finish of the night. Like, as I mentioned earlier, like all the fights were finishes. Like, there were some superb finishes. Like Diego Lopez finish, Rufi's finish on Chandler, I think was just great. He's just so precise in what he does. Then you had, well, the Hockett and Lewis one. It was, it was an obvious finish. Then you had the Alex Pereira one, but for me, even though I was going to take this fight out, Shane O'Malley one for me was just, I don't know, it was, he knocked him down, struck him with a right on the way down. It was such a fast flash punch to the face. And even him delivering that punch, he knew as soon as he connected with that, he was up doing the salute. So he just knew that was over. Could the ref have given him a bit more time? I think he should have allowed maybe a little bit of groundwork to see if he could come back to it. But at the end of the day, it's the ref's discretion. But yeah, that was my favourite sort of one. It was just the speed of it, the quickness of it, the salute after. That was my kind of favourite finish of the night. Moving on then to Derek Lewis. So this was one of those fights that got added on late. So the question he's put on to me is, should Derek Lewis step away from the UFC as a fighter? I'm straight yes, I think. Not very, he's 41 years of age. Again, not very convincing. Well, not convincing at all against Hockett. He was done within the first round. Second round, he could barely move. He was just exhausted. And the same happened against Acosta. Maybe it's just too much for him now, the weight he's carrying around, the age he's at, the damage he's taken. Yeah, but 2 straight losses and 2 non-convincing fights. This one was, it was probably the one I look at that was apart from, I'll go on to Pereira later, but I think it was a massive mismatch. Hockett's fast, but I mean, anyone looked fast against how slow Derek Lewis was. So yeah, for me, it's time for Derek Lewis to probably just say, that's it. I'm done with this. Obviously, maybe going to coaching, get on some of the shows, maybe on the production team, but yeah, on the commentary team. But yeah, I think now just give it a rest. But he was asked by the president to go onto it so you can understand why he went onto the card. It was at Trump's request, so yeah, he fulfilled it. And sad to see, but yeah, time to step away now. So yeah, the fifth final question: should Alex Pereira stay at heavyweight? Now, it's 2 days now the dust has settled. I said again to my mate the other day that I just think it was the wrong opponent for Alex Pereira to move up into the heavyweight division and to fight someone like Cyril Gane straight away. Maybe it was just a bit too much. Maybe potentially, I know there's been a lot said, and maybe he should have fought a Josh Hockett first or someone in the top 10, not straight away going for, the pressure of going in for an interim heavyweight championship fight, fighting Cyril Gane, who was just, outstanding. He's just an outstanding striker. He's big, he's athletic, his movement was just insane. He's in and out, he's on his toes the whole time. Alex Pereira putting all that weight on and then fighting someone like Cyril Gane was just, I think, a bit of a mistake. We obviously see why he did it. He could have been the third division champion, first of his kind. But yeah, should he step away from heavyweight? I'm going to say no. I don't think, maybe he's at an age now where he can go back down to that weight. Maybe it's going to be too much to go to light heavyweight, especially to go to middleweight. I don't think that's going to be something that he's going to look at. So why not stay at heavyweight? Why not fight? Josh Hockett needs a test. This is what I'm thinking. He hasn't had a test yet. I understand he's 9-0. I understand he's fast. He's great, but he's not been tested, and he's at fucking top 5, which is really annoying. He'd probably be higher than this now. And yeah, maybe someone like Hockett would be a good potential opponent for Alex Pereira to fight in his next. If he is going to stay, who knows? But yeah, so it's only a short one, guys. Like I said, we're just getting our points across. We wanted to get something out before the weekend. We didn't want it to be too far away from the whole event. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any comments, just comment on the video and let us know what you thought about the event, whether there was anything you changed. If you disagree with anything we said, we love to hear from anyone. Also, like, subscribe, go onto our YouTube channel, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, anything that helps. And yeah, we'll get back to you on the weekend for another show. Thanks for listening, guys. See you soon.